before.
No.
Oh.
I mean, it did that. Do you see it on there, sweetie?
Can you go?
Why is hers black though?
Wait.
You can see it? Hey, can you see me?
Oh, it's just a little bit behind.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do I see anybody? Hello out there. Hello out there. Hello. We're testing today. I'm not going to be on here long because we've got a meeting to go to on Zoom. I can hear you.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
So the chats pop up here.
Hi. Do I have to say? Do I text it in, or I just speak? Hello, guys. Hi. I see Rosalind Baldonado. So, guys, oh, I love it. So, guys, just testing it. So, because tomorrow is the big day, okay? We got a little bit late today. I have to be on the computer, so you'll see me sitting here. I have food that I'm trying to cook right now, but I guess I could take you over there if I decide to do it. Oh my gosh, I forgot my glasses. But I literally just woke up a little while ago. Hi, sweetie. We're going live just to test it out. Well, hi there. Okay. I don't know who all is on here, but oh, I got a thumbs up. Thank you. There's the bacon and stuff. I was gonna make. Huh? Is your guys on? Jana, can you see it? We're live. See, she's got her hair thing on. She just woke up. We all did, basically. Oh no, thank you. That's fine. Yeah, well, tomorrow about 8, we're gonna do the. I was telling her earlier. Hi, Tinkerbell. Hi, Rosalind. So it does work. You guys can see me, okay, right? When we go on here tomorrow, we're gonna we'll have to turn the whole thing because we can't use the phones until I get 1,000 subscribers. Excuse me, but we can use other devices, webcam. Oh, I'm drinking some coffee. Can you see it? Yum. Like some? You could come in here and get some. I guess I can use my phone to, like, if they say something crazy. I got a set up where you can do the, let's see. Showing live? Yeah, it's showing live. There's 2 watching. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of slow to, I'm just reading the comments, guys. So everybody better be here because we're going to have a fun time tomorrow around 7 p.m. I'll say 7. 8 o'clock I was going to say, but 7 will be great. And we're not going to close, are we? guys. We're gonna stream all night. So if you want to spend the night, you can. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. I've got 2 participants so far. I'm not sure. Where are you all? Oh, wait a minute. We got 3. I think. There are 3? Who's the other one? If you don't want to comment, it's okay too. There's 4. Hey, wait a minute. No. I'm just looking in the corner right there. You don't have to comment if you don't want to, guys, but you can. It's just a test, and tomorrow will be. Look at that! It gets every little detail. I mean, I can't even scratch my ear. Guys, are you in there? Well, they're doing taxes online because they won't see you. Except Robin, you have a friend that has just like a few people, huh? Oh, she did hers on. Oh, that's good. You know, people are really making sure that we stay safe, guys. Stay safe out there. You guys are lovely. I wish they had it where we could see everybody. You could go on the webcam or something and I could just see everybody. But it's good to meet you like this too. We're going to have a question and answer coming up. Excuse my hairdo because I did not do my hair. I'll have to fix it up. Robin's doing my makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna be glamorous tomorrow night. This is just me today doing a test. Okay, you gonna glam me up, Robin? Yeah. She's good. I'm not good at makeup, so I just, that's why I got on here to test it, and this is what I look like today. This is my normal self. I don't wear makeup normally, but from somebody, a source that I'm not going to mention their name on here because they are somebody who I watch periodically and they are funny. They said, well, you should go on there and be dressed and do your hair and everything and your makeup or whatever. She didn't say makeup, but she just said be nice, dressed up nice. So I will be dressed up and I'll be glammed up. It's not going to be me, so I might be sitting here like this. I'll be like, because I won't be used to having makeup, okay? Well, I'm used to it because when we go to the memorial, which, by the way, is April 7th, okay? If it changes, I'll find out tonight. And then also on Sunday, the 5th, there is going to be a public talk, which you can all join. And it's whose leadership should we follow? It's going to be really good. It's just like about 45 minutes. I have another participant here, but I don't know who they are. But hello, whoever it is. And, it's okay if you don't want to come on here. But I'm going to be doing a giveaway tomorrow. It's a small little plaque. And so I will ask a question in order for you to get it. There'll be different things that we're going to be giving away too throughout the year. We don't know what's going to be happening out here with all this, with the virus and all. I guess I can say virus, right? Because all of us are in the same boat. Just keep positive. Sometimes it seems like you're stuck inside and you're like, oh, I'm so dang bored or whatever. But find things to do. You might have wanted to have a hobby. Because my daughter, she still goes to work, but they've cut her hours down. So she's stuck here with me quite a few hours. So she's probably going crazy too. But she has things that she does back and forth, but not out with a lot of people or anything like that, But she has a pretty busy life. But as far as concerned, the work and everything like that, if people are working, thank you out there and then be thankful because you do have your job. There's a lot of people that are not going to have jobs when they go back. They have to probably reapply or you know, I don't know. But my son is out right now. He's at work. Um, excuse me. But I just pray that they're careful. You know, people are around them and everything, because sometimes you forget about what's going on. But I'm sure you won't with all this going on. But just be safe, you know, and keep all the guidelines that they're teaching you, because they mean what they're saying. They're not playing around. There's like 1,000 something dead that have died in the UK. And that is so sad, because I watch a lady that's over there. I don't know if you know Mama Cherry, shout out. She's crazy. I like her a lot. And I wanted to do her live too. I wanted to go on live when she was, but I just missed it, you know. But I definitely want to go on there and ask her. This is what I wanted to ask her. What happened towards the end of that video? And I probably should look it up instead of saying it, because I knew she was on a daytime show. And guess what she made? I'm going to ask you to guess what she made, and maybe on the next time you could put it down if you know who I'm talking about. But she's very crazy. And the reason I started watching her is because she reminded me of my sister that's in Arizona. Her demeanor, her something about her, the way she acts, not the whole attitude, but certain things that she says and does reminds me of my sister. So I said, this lady is crazy. I got to watch her. So yes, I subscribe to her because she just reminds me of my sister, you know. My real sister, like my flesh sister. Anyways, I'm just checking out the live, and it looks like the comments are dead. Are they dead? Hello, guys. Want to know anything? Want to tell me anything? Because I'm about to end this stream. Because oh, you're over there cooking, huh? Robin's over there whipping up something. Cooking. Oh, okay. Yeah. How many of you out there with a thumbs up? How many were late? How many were how many are enjoying their sleep at least, you know? Or are you bored? You can put bored down there. You can put hibernating. What's going to happen is when some of the things that I've made, or, you know, you have an idea of like you would like a certain thing, because I do all types of things. And then I'm going to be looking into, you know, everybody's what they like and stuff like that. So maybe I'm going to go somewhere and I'll pick something up that everybody likes. And then I'm going to have a little contest. And then I'm going to say, hey, I'm giving this away. So we got to participate, guys. I know you're shy, because I'll tell you one thing. When they go live, a lot of the people that I have subscribed to are YouTube friends. I don't always participate, but I'll comment, you know, periodically, and I'll tell you why I didn't participate. I'll tell you why, hardly, on live, is because I have commented and then I've never seen a response to what I commented on. So I'm like, I'm just lost in the comments, and you know, they don't really think of mine as valuable. But it's not with me. I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to try and get them all if I can. And I'm not sure that they did that, but I'm just saying, I just didn't understand why mine was not even acknowledged, you know. But and then I kind of stopped commenting unless it was something really that I needed to say. Then I'll watch it and then I'm like, hey, I'm going to comment. But that's not a good attitude either for me. But I'm just like, hey, if they don't value my comment, then I don't need to comment. But that's not the right attitude either. So I just felt like I didn't want to add to more of the role of comments if they don't really need mine. If that makes sense. But I say something if I feel like I need to say something. That's all. So how long has it been, guys? 15 minutes already. So we got 3 participants. Hello, everybody. This is Judy. And I am drinking out of a nice cup. See this? It's backwards. This is from my daughter, Morning Wolf Lodge. When you could go to these lovely lodges, now we can't go right now, but guess what? I have an idea. You know, it's a good idea for the families. If you want to grab your family, you can make a tent. You can, make a little outdoor fire, and you could do some s'mores out there, eat outdoors. For now we could go out. I don't know what's going to happen later. They might say, hey, the air has got this or that, put your mask. And so we don't know. Hopefully not. But for now we could go outside. You could do some s'mores, right? S'mores have all types of things you could add to them. You could put the regular chocolate. You could put peanut butter cups, like a Reese's. You could do, any kind of candy bar, I would think. And you put the marshmallow on there. If you don't like marshmallows, just do the chocolate. But the marshmallows make it really good and really, really good. But you could do something like that, like start out early, because I know if it's late in the evening, I am not going outside because I don't know what's crawling around out there. Because I was thinking about doing a tent outside, because you guys could do that. If you have a tent, you could put it up outside, outdoors. And if you're not scared, but I think it's more safe in your backyard than it would be possibly than it is at a campground. Okay, you could set it up, zip it up good if you think there's all kinds, and you'll hear all kinds of sounds. You can maybe record it. You could ask your children, put a little light on in there. What do you hear? Tell a scary story, and so they'll be like, ooh. But you might not want to do that because then they'll be really scared. But it makes it fun, and then you make a funny story after that, and wonder what that sound. You could get in there and say, what sound do you hear? Do you hear a small creature? Do you hear a bird? Do you hear something eating? Because that's a lot of nocturnal. This is sounding crazy. Not a lot, but nocturnal creatures come out at the nighttime, and that's when they're lively. There may even be a snake in your backyard that you never even knew about. Because where we used to live, there was a snake skin. I always found it when I went to go cut the yard. I was like, ooh, there's a snake back here. It could have been a lizard, but I don't know. I just knew something was out there, because every time I went out there to cut the grass or something, maybe it's because I saw that, I felt like there's something watching me. And it was really weird. But anyways, to get back to the camping thing, wouldn't that be nice? You just set up your camping. And I know my dad, when we went camping, when we lived in Illinois, this is Bellevue, Illinois. I don't know if anybody knows of that place, but it's in Illinois, and it's a really cold place. When we were moving out, because we lived in the base housing, because my dad was in the Air Force, so we lived on base, and we were moving out, and he didn't want to take everybody, because our house was ready like the next day or a couple days from then. And we had to wait for them to do the inspection, because they have to inspect your housing unit and make sure it's clean and everything before you move out. So he didn't take us and put us in a hotel. We just stayed right on base, and they let us. And it was like a area, like a grassy area, put our tent there. And I mean, I will never forget this. That's why I like camping to this day. But he had these little tools, like it was like a little stove, and you put the propane or whatever, or the little teeny little tea lights. I think we had propane at the time, and then you light it up, and he woke up early, and he made us some eggs, bacon. My mom was there. I could tell about what my brother did. I probably should, huh? But anyways, oh man, my dad had to go in town. Okay, this is a crazy thing. If you're watching, bro, I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, it was exciting, and it was funny to all of us. Okay. It's probably not going to be funny to anybody else, but we know it's an inside joke, okay? My dad he died but he had the worst temper. He would be like he was in the military for a long time, and he was raised back whenever he had to kind of raise his family because I guess his mom left or died or something. I think she died. It's really weird that I don't know a whole lot about my background of my dad's side. I know my grandpa, Calhoun is his name. That was my grandpa, and that's what I know him by. And I met him like a couple times. He was very quiet, like my dad. But anyways, my dad was kind of like had a short fuse. I would laugh about it, but he looked at me like, and then one time he just shook his head because I could not stop myself from laughing when he would get so angry. He'd be like, and I would be laughing, you know. My dad would just start. He just said, I don't know what to do with you. But anyways, he went into town to go get back to the camping thing. I mean, can you imagine waking up and you smell bacon? I think my mom was probably doing the cooking because I remember him starting it, and then he took off to the store. So my mom is the cook. She can cook anything, believe me. She made Chinese food, she made American food, she made German food, and she made, you name it. She had that cookbook, that red and white one, okay? And plus we were in the service, so we went to different places. We went to the Philippines, we went to Thailand. We didn't go to Thailand. We went to the Philippines. We went to different places in the world. And she made all kinds of food, I'll tell you that much. And it was good. She was good at it. Except one thing, Mom. If she's watching one day, it was this kind of bread. It was like I forgot what kind of bread it was. Was it supposed to be squash or something? I don't know, but it was real gummy. And she was like, "Ew, this didn't turn out right." Cranberry nut bread or something. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna stop. I'm roasting people. But anyways, my dad, okay, so he went off and he went to go get some supplies, or maybe he went to go check, I think, and see if they were okaying the house to be. I'm just gonna talk on here, guys, since nobody is chatting with me. So if you get tired of hearing my blabber, then I would type something in there and say, enough. Okay, so anyways, he went off and we had food and everything, and he got these cups. They weren't the styrofoam cups, because my dad got, he always wanted to make sure we had the best and all this. So they were the camping cups, plastic or whatever. A bee was buzzing around. And my brother was like, I got it. And no, he didn't say I got it. I'm probably going to get this a little bit mixed up. I have two siblings, the older one, the older sister and the older brother. They were orchestrating this thing, and then all the other ones. I'm in the middle. My brother who died is Tim, and he was in the middle. I have a younger brother, but he was a very little baby, and I think Tim was a little one too. And then my sister Nona was she was under me, but I think they were old enough. I think we're all old enough, except the youngest brothers, okay, to see this scene, So my sister took it was a bee flying around. So she's like, and you always had bees, you had mosquitoes and stuff like that. So you use that off. I don't know, people that are back in the day, they know what off is. You spray it, it's this fuming thing, and then you keep the mosquitoes off. Because in Illinois, they had mosquitoes, lots of mosquitoes. And so anyways, my sister got this cup and she covered it. She said, I got the bee. And then she covered it with a napkin, the top of the cup, right? And then my brother, he was young, but he had feet were size 10, so he had a big foot at that age. I think that's as high as it grew because, he wasn't the tallest, he normal height. My other brothers that came up, they were 6 foot something with the 12-foot shoe and all that. But this brother was medium size, 5 foot. What's an average height, right, for a male? But he had a 10 foot. So we thought it was a big foot because he was a teenager at that time, right? So anyways, he took that size 10 and he's like, don't worry, I got it. And he crushed, because he was going to kill the bee that was under it. But he thought it was a styrofoam cup. And my sister was like, no, that's the good cup. crush. He crushed that thing, and oh man, we were like, oh no. Because like I was saying before, my dad had a temper. He was very like, whenever you saw him come, you're like, uh-oh, we're in trouble. So, anyways, we knew he's dead, because this is a new cup, right? We're like, oh man, because it broke. That size 10 crushed that thing like, wow. And we're like, oh my gosh, we're in trouble. My dad is going to kill him. But my mom, she always gets in trouble for all of us. So she's like, dang it, I'm going to be in trouble, you know? So isn't this amazing? We're all nervous when my dad's coming and the whole family, right? And my mom probably feeding the baby going, ooh. And so anyways, we're sitting there and my dad comes back, right? So who has to explain it? My mother, right? And he's mad. He's hot. He's like, he was silent. So when he got mad, he would just be silent. So we'll be driving the whole drive, right? Because we were in, I guess they okayed it. That's where you would check and see if it was okay. So we're driving to our house. We may have been driving to our house. I don't know. Because we always went for a ride somewhere and I enjoyed it so much. Okay. So there's going to be a question on the question and answer. What's my favorite drive? So you might get it on here. So be ready to answer it because I'm going to ask some questions and then I'm going to do a giveaway for people that remember. But anyways, those are some of my memories. My childhood memories are some of my favorite drives. We just go riding and then look at things. And if we saw like one of these lights come up and if there's a carnival or fair or whatever, my dad would be like, can we go to the circus? Can we go to the fair? Yeah, if it's one, he'll follow that light. That's how they used to alert people in Illinois when I lived there. Of these, with these lights to show you there's a fair in town or whatever. So anyways, sometimes it just end up being a car dealer. We're like, oh, but most of the time it was like a carnival or something. And we go over there and enjoy it. But anyways, we're riding and it's so quiet. And I don't know, there's old school back out there, people that may know this song. And it was a song. My dad was silent through the whole ride, angry. Because he's probably like, these people crushed the cup, not paying attention, because he always thought we were doing something. Because I'm going to say we were not bad, but we were a wild bunch. Let me tell you, my mom had 6 of us. She's taking care of the small ones because mom's a toddler, and then the other one's a baby that's still drinking a bottle, and we would have to share taking care of him, and we would be like, dang, it's our turn, because we wanted to play, we're like 9 and stuff like that, and we're like, we got to come take care of the baby for an hour, then go back. But that was my mom was on it. So she could get some of her stuff done, get a break. She alternated all of us to take care of my youngest brother, and we feed him the bottle, take care of him. And like when you pick him up, he felt like he weighed a ton. So we're like, why can't he be light when we pick him up, But anyways, we're little kids, And so anyways, long story short, we're in the car driving. My dad is complete silence. Have you ever been in somewhere? Just think of this, okay? Complete silence. Nobody's saying anything. And tension is there because you know how your dad is angry right now because of this brother has crushed the cup with his size 10s, right? And so anyways, we're driving and it's been a little while. And then he's like, I'm going to cut the radio on because he wanted to cut the radio on and like break the silence probably. Either him or my mom did it. I'm pretty sure my dad probably did because my mom probably sitting there like this. And angry too at us, like, whoa, you kids. But anyways, we're driving, and then all of a sudden, I don't know if you guys heard this song, and I wish I could play it on here, but I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. But I swear this is what the lyrics were. It said, pop that thing, bang, 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 right? Okay, that song just came up, and then do you know the whole car roared with laughter because the only thing we could think of is my brother's big foot coming down and going pow and smashing it or whatever. And that song just kind of reminded us of what he did back then at the campsite, and we were just dying laughing. Then guess who started laughing too? Who couldn't stop himself, and he's in an angry mood at the time. That broke that mood. My dad died. He started laughing so hard after that. Hi, Anthony. He started laughing after that, dying laughing, because you just couldn't. You could not laugh at that, because for a song to just come on, like, what coincidence of something like that, because he just like roared, he roared. But anyways, that was one of my fun camping experience, except the time when but that makes it funny because the ending was funny, because I don't know what would have happened. He would have kept his silence for like until we got to our place and everything, and just kept that mood. But when that song came on, boy, that was just so funny. But anyways, a camping thing is a good idea. Don't do that routine. um, but you could have s'mores and everything else, like I was saying, out there, and just pretend like you're off somewhere. You could tell stories. Bring your little things in there that you're going to camp with. Bring everything there as if you were going camping, and then don't go in the house. You can't go in, probably to use the restroom, of course, because let me think. When we went camping, did we have no, guess what? We had, somebody's calling me. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Hello? Yes, this is her. Yes. Okay, I think did he say that we have to wait till the 30th for everything, or that's just okay for that? 27. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye. Okay, let me write that down, guys. Sorry, guys, that was the appointment that I have. Anyways, what was I talking about? Uh-oh, we done dropped down to 1, guys. Yeah, so anyways, you could do that kind of thing. Okay, I was going to tell you about the restroom. What we had. Hi, Jesse. How are you doing? I'm testing the live out. Okay. It went okay? Yeah. Tired? Uh-huh. You got up early? Yeah. It's fine. Oh, good. We're going to make some pancakes and bacon. I had 3 on here. Where are my other folks? Where'd they go? But anyways, I was going to tell you about, and this is the last thing, because right now it's 3:42. It's getting close to time. I got to get off here and make this food, and we got to get ready for tonight. We have a meeting on Zoom. Okay, we all meet together on Zoom. So, but anyways, the last part is when we did use the restroom out there, there was a potty. Okay, it was a potty, and it was one that you dump. When you go, I guess, I don't know, my dad and them, no, did we ever do it? Take it into the girls' restroom and dump it? Somehow you go into when you're traveling or when you are out camping, you take your it was like a potty. It's big enough for small people, big people, or whatever, Excuse me, obviously my brother used a diaper and everything, but you use a potty, and I remember it was white, and you carry it around, and if somebody had to use the restroom, you go and take it in a little secluded little area, close off, and use the restroom, and then you dump it into a public restroom. You take it and you flush it in the public restroom. So maybe you could get one of those, because you want to make it an actual camping experience. So you take it and you go and use it. Go to the store if they have them around, or if maybe you guys have that already because you've done camping before. Just all your camping gear. You don't always have to be off somewhere like, oh, this isn't the mountains. This isn't a lake, mountain, wherever, You don't always have to be going anywhere. You could be in your backyard and think, use your imagination, if you don't have a backyard, like a floor, you could use your balcony. You can go on your balcony and put your camping thing out over there. Just have fun, think of things like that. And then because you do your s'mores out there, just enjoy, you look up there because I know the sky was beautiful yesterday. There was no clouds at all. And today it's a little hazy, but you could look up there and see, if they have clouds, if there are clouds, it's better because then you could look up there and think of, you could look up in the sky and see what you can make out of them. Because when we were little, we used to look at the clouds and see what kind of animals, people, what you can make out of the clouds and so forth, right? So anyways, just be creative. Don't feel stuck because you're indoors and you can't go anywhere. Periodically get your mask and you can go and pick up a few things from the store if you just have to get out of the house. Stay away from people 6 feet, but just put your mask on and grab something. When you come home, clean off your supplies or whatever, use a sponge or whatever. But go around and walk in the backyard or wherever you live. And if you're on a balcony, just peek out, look out, look out what's out there and see what you can see different than you never really noticed. Meditate, not meditation like the type of meditation that people are thinking, but in your mind, just think about, what am I going to do the next few days or whatever, what I like to. And then if you have a favorite hobby, because camping is one, the kids will love it. And believe me, they will love it. And if you have a big backyard, they will really love it because you can put it far away from your house and pretend like you're really camping somewhere. You got your phone, got your Wi-Fi, you can still watch something on TV. Nowadays, when you go camping, you have Wi-Fi and they have Wi-Fi Connect where you can, when you go at campgrounds or whatever, you can still watch TV. So it's not like out of the ordinary that you're watching a television show on your, or a favorite YouTube person on your, your TV. Kids can have something to do, get cards, get fun games, whatever the kids like to do. Go in there because we had cards. We brought cards on our camping trip. Even this too, like if you want to take a drive on the mountain, if it's open, and there's no snow or anything, or if you have snow chains or whatever, you could drive around, take a little fun drive, and then come back, take a little scenic drive. You don't have to get out and mingle with people, but you take a little drive. People get bored or whatever, I'm bored in my house. Take the family for a little drive and look around and have them write down what they appreciate about this drive, There's a couple things you can do if you just get tired of being in your house instead of being like, I'm stuck here. But what would you rather do? You're safe in your home, and you never know what could happen in life. So be thankful that you have experienced a lot of different people and different things at one point, because right now we have to be safe. So, you've got your family. If you don't have your family, maybe you would like to, find somebody that and if you're safe and they're safe and everything, you can go into their house. But if not, think of some things. If you're by yourself, can you camp by yourself? Yeah, it might be kind of scary. But no, not really. If you've done camping before, just enjoy it. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have different setups at their home, and they could come up with some ideas. Just if you think of some ideas too, just kind of like put them out there for people. If you're watching the YouTube channel of somebody favorite or whatever, put out the ideas. Like type it in and say, "Oh, this is what we do." I know you do board games. A lot of people do board games. Those are fun. What's weird is we have not played. Well, no, I think they did play one of them. They like a couple little games, so you could play the games. Cooking, teach each other different meals. Maybe you could do a cooking, like what is this, challenge with each other. I'm sure people have hobbies, and then you could really catch up on that you haven't been able to get to. maybe you do those cars. I know my brother used to like to do those model cars. You put them together. I don't know if they even make them anymore, but they put them together and then they're able to paint them. My dad used to do a train set, you know, it was a train. He put the tracks. I mean, I wish we had that one. It went from probably this whole house. It would go around. It was a beautiful track. And he had those little people, and I used to love to get the people. He said I could get them and play with them or whatever. You could paint them, but they came beige. You can paint them whatever color. They're in miniature. And I used to play with the little people because you could put them on the track in a little town. He had a little town and everything. I mean, think of something cool like that. You could probably order it online. Some ideas that you think of, type it in, and then, you know, I'm sure they have it out there, and I'm sure they would ship it, you know, if it's something that you wanted to do like that. Or if you don't want to send out for anything, type in what can I do at home, and then you might have utensils at home that you can do things with, you know, different things. But you know, just enjoy the time that you're in home, because this is the thing. People get anxious and depressed and everything else because they're like, I'm stuck. And they, it's a mind over matter thing. In your mind, you're like, because we do know that we have to be here. I mean, can you imagine people that are in jail? They really can't go anywhere. You know, they're like, they'll be in trouble. We can actually go and take a drive or whatever if you want to. If you get bored of being home, go and work on the car, go clean out the car, go around your home and see little crevices, whatever, because I could see those blinds over there that I could really be, I'm going to, you know, dust them and get everything ready, because pretty soon you're going to open up your house and it's going to be, you don't want it dusty or anything. You can always dust the house. If you have animals, teach them some kind of little fun thing. Let the kids train them in some kind of thing, you know. Spend the time with your children or family members that you haven't been able to when you're off to work and you're busy, back and forth, back and forth. I'm sure a lot of people are doing that already. They're probably like, you know, I'm enjoying and cherishing this time. Don't think about, oh, we're stuck in here and oh my goodness, what's happening? Yes, we're worried about the people when they're sick and when they're dying or whatever. We don't want to be in that category. But we do worry about everybody around the world, and we hope everybody's safe. And we're sorry for the ones that are lost. And it's very sad. But we're just going to get through this, and we're going to keep using good ideas and helping other people. So peek on the YouTube. I'm sure people are doing other things, and I saw some cute ideas. People, you know, when you get together, and I love to see, you know, I think Usher went to his mom. He went back to his mom's house, and there's a lot of different celebrities that have gone home. And I saw a person that I watch on YouTube. Her son came back from school. You know, he was in college and he came back. It's good to get back, you know, home whenever this kind of thing is happening. But you know, just be careful out there. And, you know, oh, you know what's good too? They have all kinds of applications that you can learn, like computer. We're on the computer all the time, right? If you want to learn how to, like, if you're doing Sims or anything like that, maybe you can learn how to do mods. If you're in engineering or something like that, maybe you're gonna make something new for all of us. You know, like we're gonna be like, hey, that's a beautiful idea. Maybe you have an idea that you have never tried. Start, you know, zero in on that. And I mean, you could be an inventor. You never know. You know, just think, you know, what can I do? Jot down all your ideas and put them into action. If you have nothing to do, and, you know, instead of using your mind to think, whoa, and you're nervous and you're scared and or bored or whatever, use that time to upbuild other people and yourself. Okay, guys? Anyways, I'm going to get off of here. And I was going to talk about something on, it's not going to be live most likely, or possibly could be. I'm going to talk about something that people have wondered. And that is, does everybody go to heaven? And what about the earth? So that's going to be the next good news information that I'm going to talk about. The memorials first, because, you know, Jesus died for us and everything, but that's going to be coming up. on the 7th. So that's like right around the corner. But after that, the week after, I'm going to be talking about that fact. You know, how many people are going to heaven? Are we all going to heaven when we die? What happens with the earth if everybody goes to heaven? Isn't that something to think about? So I just wanted to bring that up. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go because we do have 4 now, and I have one person. Thank you, whoever's out there. But it was just a test, and I hope there's going to be more than that whenever I go live. But if not, you know, this is new for me. I got to get more subscribers, of course, and then maybe I'm hoping I can get every one of you guys on here that has subscribed and have you on the live chat. I would love it, and then we can all discuss things because I'm going to have a question and answer coming up, 100 question and answer, and I'll probably do 30 the first night because we're going to do Just Dance. That's an exercise, and it's very fun, and you put music on, and it is an application that you follow the different moves, and we're going to do that on Wednesday. And I'm going to open the live at 7. It literally starts at 8, but I'm going to get things set up and, you know, make sure everything's running okay. So I'll be on here at 7 if anybody wants to come on at 7. Guys know you're going to be at home by that time. Even if you're out to work, you will be home and you'll be wanting to see what's going on. So join us, okay? Anyways, thank you all who did show up, and we will, let's see, it's 47 minutes. I was trying to wait around for a few minutes to see if anybody else can show up. So it's 3:55. I don't go on live all the time either. So I'm looking at it, guys, from my phone. But it's going to be so funny. It will be really, really funny when I want to see some of the ideas too, or hear some of the ideas. If you use some of the ideas, like going camping or anything like that, please share it. You know, share it and see if it was fun. Make a play carnival at home. You know, put little, not carnival, unless you have a big backyard, you can do the rides and whatever. If it was summer, you could do like the dunk tank or something like that. That would be cool. I'm trying to think. If you have a swimming pool, I don't think it's warm enough yet, but it will be soon. You know, you could do pool games. I've seen a lot of pool games. Somebody did some Jello, and they put Jello in there, and they let it harden into Jello. Ooh, that looked like they would get drowned in that though, but they look kind of dangerous because it's so thick. And once they dived in, they're kind of like get sunk down in there. But they have different things, different challenges that you can do. Something safe though, you know, make sure it's safe. And I know I'm going to be on here for a little bit shorter time, a little longer time, and I'm going to get off here. But, you know, you could come up with a lot of different things. But anyways, yes, I'm going to get off here because I did promise I would be here tomorrow. And hopefully everybody's doing all right out there. And thank you for joining all who have come on here. I'm trying to see if I can get like a video in the background because I want to show something in the back. They could probably show me how to do it. The kids can show me how to do that. Because I wanted to put something like in the background over here. Like, see that white wall over there, all that little space? Something on there to show somebody. Because I wanted to show a video that I thought was so funny. And you guys could watch it. And then I want to put my favorite YouTube person that I watch. I want to put them up there because there's a person that I watch and they're one of my favorites. And I did mention somebody, but that might not be the person that I'm going to put up there. So you might watch that. I like her, but that might not be the one that I'm speaking of. I just mentioned her because I'm telling you why I ended up watching her. But anyways, stay safe out there, and I will see you tomorrow. 7, I'll be here, possibly 8. Okay. And thank you for joining me, guys.